Welcome to this video on static versus dynamic routing, where we'll explore the key differences between these two fundamental networking concepts. First, what is routing? Routing is the process of selecting paths in a network along which data packets travel from a source to a destination. Routers determine the best path for data to move across different networks. There are two main types of routing: static and dynamic. Static routing requires manual configuration by a network administrator. Dynamic routing uses automatic learning via protocols to discover and maintain routes. In static routing, the network administrator manually configures every route on the router. These routes are set upon by one and remain fixed unless manually changed. For example, to enable communication between network A and network B, router A is explicitly told to use router B to reach network B, and vice versa. Static routing works well for small networks with only a few routers. It's easy to manage when there are limited devices and connection. However, network growth presents a major challenge for static routing. As the network expands, every new connection requires manual updates on all affected routers, which is tedious and error-prone. Another problem is handling link failures. If a link goes down, static routes won't automatically update. Manual reconfiguration is required to establish a new working path. Dynamic routing addresses these limitations. Routers automatically learn and share route information with each other using routing protocols, enabling automatic route discovery. Dynamic routing uses protocols to enable automatic route exchange. Examples include RIP, the Routing Information Protocol, OSPF, Open Shortest Path First, and EIGRP, Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. With dynamic routing, if a new network is added, the interconnected routers automatically discover it and update their routing tables without manual intervention. Dynamic routing also provides automatic failover. When a link fails, like the path between R1 and R2, the routers automatically find and use alternate routes, such as R1 through R3 to R4. Now let's compare static and dynamic routing to summarize their advantages. Static routing is simple to understand and configure, has low protocol processing overhead, is secure since routes don't change unexpectedly, and offers predictable, full control over traffic paths. Static routing is best used for small networks, stub networks with a single exit, and critical paths where precise control is necessary. Dynamic routing is scalable for large networks, fault-tolerant by auto-adjusting to failures, requires less manual configuration, and is adaptive to topology changes. Dynamic routing should be used in large enterprise networks, environments with multiple redundant paths, and in networks that frequently change. To better understand the core difference, let's look at a simple analogy. Think of static routing as relying on fixed, written directions. You follow the same route every time, even if there is traffic or a road closure. Dynamic routing is like using GPS navigation. It automatically recalculates the best route in real time when traffic or route changes are detected. In the real world, most networks use both static and dynamic routing. Static routes are typically used for critical paths and default routes, while dynamic routing handles the complex internal network. To summarize, static routing is manual, simple, and predictable. Dynamic routing is automatic, scalable, and fault-tolerant. Combining them offers the best of both worlds. Thank you for watching this video on static versus dynamic routing. If you found this information helpful, consider subscribing to our channel.